Hello, you're watching ISTV English News. I'm Kate Mary. First look at the top stories at this hour. Congress capitalized on low voter turnout and indulged in proxy voting, says Oinam Indira. And the scarcity of drinking water in Manipur is due to lack of vision in PHE department, asserts Professor W. Navakumar. Now the news in detail. Oinam Indira, independent candidate in the Inner Manipur parliamentary constituency, has said that the Congress party took advantage of the low turnout of the voters during the poll held on April 17 and indulged in proxy voting. Addressing a press meet at the office of WIGS at Thoubal today, Indira said if the candidates and the political parties are not going to be able to engage election agents during the polls, then they should not contest the election. While the women clamor for empowerment to the women, at the same time, if they are not willing to vote for the woman candidate, there is no point in shouting for women empowerment. The people will surely get the results for selling off their rights to vote at the time of election. In the recent election, Congress tried its level best to win the election by proxy voting at least about 70,000 votes. Till afternoon, the voting percentage was very low. But suddenly, the rise of voting percentage up to 70% is a clear example of proxy voting by Congress, Indira said.
41% vote thadaramaga excess hoina late evening da wankalaiba posi bio singe dugumba khudon ne karam mai khudon tamba haujik lairiba sarkar siga bio ga ani si same family ne bio si sarkar sina hapani bio na vote thadadaba voter slip myam singsi proxy taunana bage dugumba khudong saba ma hantaki depi makhoina matam jana vote thadaba thopi ramba taragadi ngasai bio singna matam thenga kanda makhoi ki makhutta lairiba voter slip si lauraga proxy tobagi khudong saba se piramoi dobani.
Though India attained high independence more than 65 years ago, people in Manipur are still not getting drinking water properly. It is because the Public Hygiene Engineering Department has no long-term vision. This was pointed out by Professor W. Navakumar of Center for Myanmar Studies, Manipur University, in an exclusive talk with the ISTV News today. He lamented that the department has not been able to supply drinking water even in the heart of Imphal city. For Manipur, after the Yaosang festival every year, water will not be available, and the private water suppliers sell water to the people by charging money. This gives the people extra burden. The department has to make certain water management policies.
Karamba mawongda koi isingi management je tawgadage adagidi laiba urban gi population growth siga chanana kadai waida koi gi ising reservoir thamaugadage ka haibasi akoi chakhat thonangi paisa phanayamna thadaraga su masom da meeting isang sang da badongna sahi khudingi hek sigumba ikang tha akoi gi yaksang matung sajibu lamta swagi matam sida hekta Manipur ising phanganda baibsi akoi sarkar na miyam gi yaifa thorangi mafam sida isda koi meeting watba aduga asan ba meeting ama laita bagi achauba khudamne isi haibada haiman matholoi.
He further said the department has to make sincere efforts to ease this inconvenience of the people. It is because of lack of attention on part of the authority concerned that undue burden is lifted on the economics of the poor and the rich in the state.
Mai phangdabagi awaba mu leiring asida ising phangdabagi awaba si lagadi mai edu di akoi mombati karge tawdana kharbu season ba yare ado ising ese phangatragadi maja thengnariba awaba adudagi di lairaba akoi gi lairaba orasu ina khonbo orasu lupa chahum piramba ising ki no tanker macha mai mamon je chamnga yorakpa adai lising ama piram baduna lising am chamnga ka yokhalakpa si akoi gi economy da su yam chawba chaitheng ama khangni aduna ising phangdabana miyam da piriba awaba si chaitheng ani ni ahan bada madu phangdabagi awaba maduna thogalakpa ya ba laina tinagi pot mayam amsu laigre ani su bada masina akoigi lairba musu ina khunba haidi punna Manipur state ki economy da hena khorsa ton ba darka laitabada hena khorsa tawhan bagi achauba awaba mani haibasi ai sigi matang da ai mot oina.
The Indian edition of a book titled Calamity and Courage, A Heroine of the Raj, the story of Ethel Grimwood and Manipur, written by Belinda Morse, was released by the Governor of Manipur, Viket Duggal, at a solemn function held at the Raj Bhavan this afternoon. Chief Minister O. Ibobi, PHE Minister I. Hemochandra, Works Minister Dr. K. H. Ratan Kumar, DGP Shahid Ahmad, CPI State Secretary Dr. M. Nara, eminent writers, literatures, social workers, senior editors and many distinguished persons attended the book release function. Author of the book, Belinda Morse, Jeremy, Judith and Keith Macaulay also attended the function. The book was first published by Book Guild Publishing in England in 2008, and taking into account the relevance and the objective of the book, which focus on Manipur and its history, the Indian subcontinent edition of the book is published by Imasi Publications, India, under the guidance of Somi Roy for the readers of Manipur and India. Dr. R.K. Nimai welcomed the gathering. Author of the book, Belinda Morse, spoke on how she thought of writing the book, and she read out a passage from the book. Speaking on the occasion, Governor Viket Duggal said, "The book gives a clear picture of what happened in 1891 in Manipur. History is not static, it's dynamic. It is time to move on," he said.
Relying mostly, if not solely, on documentation, while Manipur relying on dialects, performing arts, oral renditions, and as the stories have moved down in the passage of time. I hope that the documentary will bring the two people even further closer so that they can work together now as one for the common good of mankind and for common good of everyone, anywhere. This is especially so as Judith Macaulay is a descendant of Frank Grimwood, and this visit will be cathartic not only to her and her daughter, but to the descendants of those who fought against the British in 1891. I am glad that the visiting team will be joining Kongyam Day observation, where they will be witnessing the performance of Kongyam Parva, a ballad called the Battle of Kongyam.
Faced with criticism of not completing the much-hyped report on the concerns of the northeastern people living in different metro cities across the country and suggesting solutions, the committee set up by the centre has put the onus on Delhi-based northeastern bhavans as well as lack of cooperation from different quarters. Even though we are trying our best, we are not getting the required cooperation from Delhi-based bhavans of the state governments of the Northeast, said a member of the committee. The committee, headed by a retired bureaucrat and NEC member MP Bej Barua, has put its work on hold following instruction from the Ministry of Home Affairs MHA. The Ministry of Home Affairs has put its committee-related work on hold following the election code of conduct. Although a section of people have started raising questions on the connection between the committee and the election process, a few state governments, including Tamil Nadu, said on record that any meeting of the committee will be possible once the election is over. The committee had organized meetings in Delhi, Pune and Hyderabad recently. Shocked over the Nido Tania incident, the centre has set up the committee to look into the concerns of the northeastern people living in different metro cities across the country and to suggest solutions. The Bharatiya Janata Party has distanced itself from Giriraj Singh's Pakistan remark, saying that it does not agree with such statements. The BJP has completely distanced itself from Giriraj's remark. "We do not believe in this kind of comment," said BJP spokesperson Nirmala Sitharaman. The BJP has said that its Prime Ministerial candidate Narendra Modi is running a positive campaign. The campaign Modi is running is on constructive and positive agenda of providing a better economic and harmonious environment, said Sitharaman. The multi-crore rupee Saradha cheat fund, which robbed lakhs of people in West Bengal of their savings, has suddenly become the top election issue in the state. This after the Enforcement Directorate on Wednesday arrested Piali, the second wife of Saradha Bose, Sudipta Sen, and Subhojit, his son by his first wife. Their interrogation sources say may lead ED to question some Trinamool leaders. Even Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi slammed the Mamata Banerjee-led Trinamool Congress government on the issue while addressing election rallies in the state yesterday. An FIR has been registered against NCP leader and Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar for allegedly threatening farmers to vote for his cousin Supriya Sule. The FIR was filed after the Aam Aadmi Party candidate from Baramati, Suresh Khopade, submitted an audio recording where Pawar allegedly told villagers at a rally that he would cut off their water supply if they didn't vote for Sule. The FIR has been registered under sections 171C, undue influence at elections, and 171F, punishment for undue influence or personation at an election, of the Indian Penal Code (IPC). However, the Pune Rural Office so far has not found any evidence of Pawar holding a rally and threatening the villagers. Police officers say that no villager has come forward to confirm that they were threatened by Ajit Pawar. A report of preliminary investigation stating the same has been submitted to the district collector. Gunmen wounded a prominent Pakistani TV news anchor yesterday in an attack his brother linked to the nation's government despite its firm denial. Hamir Mir was shot 3 times by gunmen in a car and on 2 motorcycles near Karachi's airport. Shahid Hayat, the police chief for Karachi, said bullets struck Mir's intestines, leg and pelvic area. Mir then underwent a successful operation at a private hospital. Amir Mir, the targeted news anchor's brother and a journalist himself, said Hamir Mir believed ISI, Pakistan's powerful intelligence agency, and specifically its leader, Lieutenant General Zahirul Islam, had plans to assassinate him. To wrap up the headlines once again, Congress capitalized on low voter turnout and indulged in proxy voting, says Soinam Indira. And scarcity of drinking water in Manipur is due to lack of vision in PhD department, asserts Professor W. Nabakumar. Well, that's all we have for the moment. Thanks very much for watching.